If the other person says that only I exist, all you need to say to them is, give me your wallet. Okay? And when it's missing, it wasn't me who took it because I don't exist.
What are your thoughts on the philosophy that is, I can think that myself and that I exist, because I can think I can exist, so I can think of myself, but I cannot, like, if I ask someone else if they exist, I have no proof that they exist, and everything around me is all of my figure of imagination, because initially they think that they're God, because they know that they exist, but they have no way to prove that anybody else in this building or in this world even exists.
Well, there is a term for this belief. It's called Solipsism. And Solipsism is the view that nothing exists but you. And how can you know otherwise? And I mean, to me, these are, although serious people kind of take these on when they have no life, but most of us don't take these things seriously unless they're exercises in thought. You know, the whole idea about angels dancing in the head of pin, that was actually an intelligible discussion about how things are located in different places, all right? But most of the time, this is coming from a radical skeptical type. And my response is, look, I have no, unless I have very good reason that my senses about everything else around me deceive me, I have no reason to believe or take that point seriously. Especially when you're talking with another individual who raised it and said, okay, you're wondering whether you know, it's just me that exists or other exists. Who's asking the question? Oh, there's kind of a funny little joke supposed to be, but there's a point there too, but nobody got either. So let me explain. If somebody else is asking you the question to explain about this thing, that means somebody else exists than you. Now, if you want to go into radical skepticism and say, you know, maybe I'm just me and that's everything else an illusion, I guess this is theoretically possible. But there is no reason for me to think that that's the case, and so there's no reason for me to countenance this on a daily basis.
If the other person says that only I exist, all you need to say to them is, give me your wallet. Okay? And when it's missing, it wasn't me who took it because I don't exist. Thank you.
Nor does this money.
One thing that interesting, so you mentioned proof that other people exist. So it would depend what this person means by proof, but what's also interesting is, without going into the big word, I think beliefs are innocent to proven guilty. Like what Greg was saying, I interact with the world around me. If you want me to doubt my intuition that there's a real world, I want to know why. What's possible, well, sure, it's also possible that it is a real world. So unless I'm given good reasons to believe, you know, I don't have a reason not to believe this. If I can try a joke, see if this one lands, it's from 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗗𝗏. So this is Solipsism. It's a view that only I exist and everybody else is a figment of my imagination. There are people like this. And 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 actually went to go meet this guy because there was a professor somewhere. And after he met the guy, the student was walking him back, and he said, so what did you think about Professor so-and-so? He's like, well, he's a nice guy. And the lady said, yeah, well, you know, we take really good care of him because if he goes, we all go. And later sometime, this professor got a letter from someone and said, wow, I can't believe there's other people who hold to solipsism like I do. I don't know why there's not more of us in the world. So, yeah, just kind of, you know.